This is Matt Carstens continuing. The fourth question, do you think people are aware of injustices and systemic racism that are implicitly placed into laws and policies? Well, some people are. I believe I am, and even so, I can't point off the top of my head. I mentioned in response to an earlier question about redlining, and that's one way certainly where systemic racism was carried out, was implemented in a policy that had real world impact. But do I think people broadly recognize what systemic racism is and how it has a real world impact? Probably not. And that's all the more reason why education, and specifically to the history of the United States, should include references to racism after the Civil War. I never learned about Tulsa when I was growing up. I have a master's degree in history. I taught history for 4 years. And I was unaware of Tulsa in 1921, the Tulsa Massacre in Greenwood neighborhood. I think that's what it was called. That's a very good example of how an incomplete picture of race in this country is taught. I think it's gotten better. Just the fact that I'm now aware of it, and my children, my two sons who are 17 and 19, are aware of it. That's a small incremental step, but I think education needs to go further, and unfortunately, in the current political climate, this has become a football, so to speak, for politicians to fight about and try to rally their base and stir up hate and distrust. And it's beyond unfortunate. It's truly disappointing. Those are my very high level thoughts in response to these questions. I hope it's helpful. Thank you.